Alright guys, listen. Ever since these SIG 21 round mags came out, it's kind of a known fact, maybe not as well known as I hoped, that they just don't gauge. So if you look, I got a gap in the gauge there. And that's just a fact of when they made them, there's like this little bit of plastic here. I guess they were hoping that there would be some collapsing. I don't know the reason why they couldn't freaking just make sure they fit the damn gauge. I mean, you can't even push. Like, I'm squeezing as hard as I can. New rule says you can squeeze, you can apply slight pressure, but I mean, there's just no way that that is going to fit. So you got to modify it. So I'm going to take this mag out to the garage and I'm going to show you how to modify your mag. Alright guys, so what you want to do is really all you have to do is you can see the problem on the back is there's just a little bit too much material, alright? And it's just plastic. I mean, we can adjust this. So let's go ahead and adjust it. I got my workbench set up. I got a little grinder on there. You could probably use a file or something, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and take our mag and we're just gonna file it down a little bit at a time. Alright guys, so what you wanna do is you wanna go a little at a time and just carefully take a little bit off and then check it, and then take a little bit off and then check it. You don't want to go crazy with it and ruin your magazine. You just want to be careful, Take your time. All right, so let's check it. Let's check it here. Nope, not quite, almost. So I'm just adjusting my magazine. It's not quite fixing. Fuck, really? It's like, what the hell? I needed to take a little bit more off the back. I think I got it. It's really close now. Fuck. Maybe if I take some off the front, it'll get it. It's kind of crazy. Alright guys, seriously, look. The difference is, from a stock magazine to the adjusted one, it's really not that much material. You just have to play around with it a little bit. Once you get it shaved off a little, it'll drop right into the gauge for the old style test, where it drops in without any pressure. It's pretty easy. You just don't go, I mean look, there's still a lot of plastic at the back end. The other option is you can get an aftermarket magazine, and I'm using the Terran Tactical. The Springer's do them too. Both versions are a +2. The only thing that I would say with the +2 is that when I'll only load them to 22 rounds during a match where I've barneyed up. If it's an unloaded start, I'll put 23 in the thing. What I noticed the first couple times I tried it with 23 in the magazine and a Barney round is on that first cycle of the gun, there was so much pressure on the slide that it didn't want to quite cycle reliably. So I only load 22. I mean, I can't think of so many instances where having 23 in the gun instead of 24 is going to cost me a stage. Probably gonna end up reloading somewhere. So that's it guys. It's a really easy fix. A little bit off the back will do the trick. It'll gauge every time, or get an aftermarket plus mag.